Peace and blessings, family. I'm your brother in the struggle, Ali. Today we're going to decipher the rules of interpretation. When it comes to theology or spiritual matters, especially when it comes to the life-giving teachings of Elijah Muhammad, there's a basic rule of thumb that we should be aware of. If you're really trying to understand the message of teachings in context, what you want to try to condition yourself to do is this. Study the messenger teachings as much as you can in a practical sense. I mean, meaning like read the messenger books, the lessons, the manuals, the tapes, the albums, his representatives, whatever. You try to get as much of the teachings of Elijah Muhammad as you practically can. Read your Bible, read your Quran, study your lessons, which are your blessings, and so forth. And the more information that you receive, multiplied by the information received, will equal clarity or understanding. And what happens is this. Say something happened 8 months from now, 10 years from now. Like say the Queen of Britain died. In your mind, subconsciously, you'd be like, what do the messenger teach us about Britain, the Queen of Britain? And in your mind's eye, you even though you may not think you remember, subconsciously you can't forget. You know what I mean? You may fail to recall, but you'll never forget anything. You know what I mean? It's in there somewhere. You know what I mean? You might misplace it. If it's not in alphabetical order, you can't find a word in the dictionary. You know what I mean? It's not in sequence. You know what I mean? But it's in there somewhere. You don't want to be there all day looking through your conscious and subconscious, trying to find a dominant or obsessive thought from 10, 20, 50, 100 years ago. So the simple way is to get stuff organized. Have your library set up. Put your lessons together. Go to like Walmart or a dollar store or something and get you little cheap notebooks and put your lessons in there together. Get you some folders or something. Put your lessons in there in order. Put your literature, if you can. Try to get all your Malcolm X literature in one place. All your Farrakhan stuff, the messenger stuff in one place. Master Muhammad stuff in one place. Your military stuff, nutrition, economics, political, whatever. And if you can, try to put it in chronological order. Like say, you have some literature, the messenger, some old Muhammad speech, for example. Try to put it like 1960, 61, 62, 63. Put it in that order so you can see how the messenger was seeing it as he made his progression through his life over 44 years of teaching and training the lost foundation of Islam in the world of North America. Now, with that said and done, what happens is this. When an issue come up or a question is posed, you'll intuitively and naturally ask yourself, what would Jesus do? What would Muhammad do? What would Elijah Muhammad do? What does they teach? What does Master Muhammad teach us? What does the law say? What does the Quran say? What does the Bible say? What do my lessons say? And it keeps you from falling in the realm of spookism and tricknology. I don't care who it is or what it is. When they throw something out there that's new, you'll be like, is that in harmony and accord with what Messenger Elijah Muhammad teaches us? And you'll be able to say, okay, Donald Trump, politics, all right? It's different things in there. Some people like the messenger teachers shun the white man's politics. The messenger himself voted. The messenger said to start your own political party. Which one is true? All three is true. The messenger taught us about the white man's corrupt politics. The messenger personally involved himself in the white man's corrupt politics. The messenger said, the message of the black man in 1965, start your own political party. 40 years ago, we started the FGEI party. We have the Freedom, Justice, Equality, Islam party. Any politician, white, black, candy stripe, that best supports black people in freedom, justice, equality, and Islam, we support that. Not that he or she is going to do everything that we would like, you know what I mean? Not that we're giving up our struggle for independence and autonomy. That's always our struggle, to get land here and abroad. You know what I mean? Take back our planet. Our thing is, you know, we want a full and complete independence. We keep the messengers, what the Muslims want and what the Muslims believe program out front. We believe that 100%. So you keep the messenger teachings in mind, and anyone or anything that contradicts those teachings, your thing would be like, no. And when it comes to reading scriptures, the book of Revelation or the unveiling and stuff, you'll let the messenger teachings interpret themselves. So when you do it like that in piecemeal, you be like, okay, any subject you bring, if you ask me any question, anything you can imagine, think about these teachings of the world, space, science, economics, females, males, nutrition, life, death, Bible, Quran, whatever. What I'ma subconsciously do is ask myself, I'ma step outside myself and ask that self, what do the messenger teach us? Then this part of me gonna go over here and look up the message of black. We're gonna look at the message of America. I'll say it's about my lessons, the Bible, turning the Quran, and all these different all these what Master Muhammad calls 7 mind dimensions. Me doing it physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, soulfully, selfily. Well, that's how the gods move. Now, I mean, not in one dimension, not just mental, not just some intellectual answer, but the feeling about it. Now, I mean, you know, the emotional part of it, the spiritual part of it. Now, I mean, the soul, the inner part of it. Now, I mean, so that way you're taking and looking at not a quote, but you're looking at the messenger's teachings on the subject. So when the messenger say something like, don't eat peanuts, almonds, this, that, and the other, law flat forbids us to eat this, in your brain, you'll still say, okay, outside of all that, did the messenger take the seeds out of his tomato before he ate it? Did he take the seeds out of cucumbers before he, or did he eat raw seeds in his cucumbers? Did he eat raw seeds in his grapes? Did he prefer seedless grapes or seeded grapes? Would the Honorable Elijah Muhammad eat a peach seed? I don't think so. Would he eat apple seeds? I don't think. Would he eat orange seeds or lemon seeds? Of course not. But there were seeds. If he had a strawberry and he's seen the seeds outside that strawberry, he says in How to Live, we eat strawberries. But he don't go into the details. So you have to use good judgment discretion. Would the messenger scrape the seeds, the raw seeds off his strawberry, or would he simply eat the raw seed of the strawberry? He would eat the raw seed of the strawberry. So as a minister, I'd be like, yeah, it's okay to eat raw seeds from fruits. Now, I mean, you know, you have to be able to let the messenger teachings interpret themselves. And there's going to be a billion questions in the future that we're not addressing today. But you will be a rightly guided self-believer and self-master when you study the original and divine direct teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And remember what I always say, only the messenger's message can guide you through this age of peace. One love, family. The struggle continues.